What's going on, people? And this is my lineup for Denmark semi-finals of the European Championships. Great win the other night, 4-0 against Ukraine. I did film this video yesterday and I was having problems with the upload for it, so I think I've figured it out now. So a little bit later than planned, but it is here. So for the lineup, I would go with a 4-1-2-3, but I think he'll go with a 4-2-3-1. But I would go with Pickford, Walker, Stones, Maguire and Shaw. Then I'd have Rice as defensive midfielder on his own, not two, but I know that he'll play two, him and Phillips probably. But I would go with a 1 with Rice. And then I'd have Henderson to the right, on just slightly ahead, and then Mount as well, kind of into the number 8 positions. And then Sterling on the right, Kane in the number 9 and Grealish on the left. Now I think he'll bench Grealish again, and I think that Sancho will start again with Sterling. But I would start Grealish because I just prefer him to Sancho. He had glimpses, Sancho, in that last game. Bits of skill and trickery, pace. But I just prefer Grealish to Sancho, if I'm honest. So, yeah, I would go with Grealish and Sterling, and then Kane at number 9. Phenomenal performance, though, against the Ukraine. They created very little, the Ukraine. Defensively, we were solid again, and we were clinical when we needed to be. The set-piece goals reminded me a little bit of the World Cup, which was good to see. And Harry Kane obviously getting a couple again. I think so. Good for his confidence, and hopefully he can carry this form on, because he had a poor start to the tournament, especially just the whole group stage. I thought it was just poor, and even after that for a little bit. So this is the best performance I'd seen from him so far against the Ukraine, and that needs to keep happening. And yeah, I think the defence were looking solid. Pickford had that little bit where he come out and tried to volley it and kind of like karate kicked it almost, and we got away with it. So we're not making too many of them mistakes, which we would have used to have made a lot of, to be honest. So I'm pleased with what I'm seeing, I've got to be honest. In terms of just the results, I'm still not excited when we play a lot of the time, but we got a lot of goals in that Ukraine game. I don't think it will be anything like that against Denmark. I think this will be our toughest test as of yet. Possibly in the whole tournament, because I think that they've got a bit more fight than Italy and Spain have got, who we're going to have to play one of them in the final if we get past Denmark. And I think they got more technical ability than Denmark, both of them teams, but I don't think they maybe have got as much fight. So it'll be interesting. I do think that Denmark will score, but I think that we should beat them if we're on it, like we have been. But I do think it will be our toughest test. But yeah, man of the match as well, I would give it to Luke Shaw for the game against Ukraine. I thought he was superb again, and I'm glad that he's finally getting some light shone on him, because I've watched him all last year for Manchester United, and I even said at the start of the tournament and stuff that he is one of the best left-backs or left wing-backs, whatever you want to call it, in Europe for me and in the world. And he's finally getting a bit of attention that I think he should have been getting for a long time. So Luke Shaw was phenomenal and was by far my man of the match for that Ukraine game. Thought he was outstanding. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the Denmark game. I'm a little bit cautious probably, but I do think that we will beat them. But it will be our toughest test yet, and we have to be on it, because they could punish us if we're not. But I think we will be, and I do think we'll make it to a final now. But we still have to win it, obviously. But that would be my lineup, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, remember. What time is it tomorrow? 8 PM. And I'll be doing the Italy-Spain watch-along on my YouTube channel, live. So come and join me for that. And I hope to see you guys then.